How are we doing, people? Are we all right? Good midweek? How's it going so far? All right, I hope. Okay, this one is Incognito. This is an interesting looking can. Now then, first of all, if you're new to this page, any chance you can give me a follow and a like? Obviously, if you want to. I'm not going to force you to, but if you don't, nah. It'd be really helpful, but yeah, thank you very much. Okay, so let's have a look. This is by... Ooh, who's it by? Oh, it's a Vocation Brewery. Didn't even notice that. Okay, Incognito, a bold and complex double IPA, just waiting to be discovered. A combination of Cascade, Centennial, Chinook, and Galaxy hops, delivering an unmistakable hit of zesty citrus with underlying whispers of tropical fruits and resinous pine. Bold and beautiful beer for the many. Tasting notes: citrus, hoppy, and tropical. Please pour carefully. May contain sediment. And there's me just tipping the can over to read it like a bellend. But then again, they're the bellends because they've put the writing on that way around. So you've got to turn the can that way around, really. Or read it like that. So, dickheads. This is a 7.6 ABV, so it's a strong one. Fairly strong, which is what I like. Special edition. Oh. So, nothing about the last drops. I'm going to get sediment anyway. I never taste it. I'm never bothered by it. Yeah, but pretty cool can, huh? I like that. Yeah, very nice. Okay. Let's get a whiff of it. Ooh. Not very strong. Not very fruity and citrusy, etc. Not very IPA-y. So yeah, this is a bit of a weird one. Not what I was expecting. So, see how it looks. Oh, now that's a dark one. Very dark. It looks more like an ale. Looks very strong. It looks like it's been through Boris Johnson. So I wouldn't say he's the healthiest of men and known to be a bit of a drinker. So, can't see any sediment though. Let's have another whiff a minute. No, I'm getting a bit of the IPA smell. It's very mild though, very mild. So, bottoms up. Let's give it a taste. Can you tell by this face? But that's not very nice. It's, oh. Yeah, this isn't a good IPA. This isn't a good drink, full stop. Yeah. So, let's try and give you an explanation or a description of how it tastes, besides saying it tastes like shit. Watery, bland, gacky, horrible aftertaste, and doesn't really taste that strong. I would say saying it tastes like piss is doing piss a disservice. Yeah, limited edition, special edition. It's not special at all. It's fucking horrible. Do you know what? Vocation Brewery, I do not recommend. I have not had many good IPAs from these people. Whereabouts are they? Where in the country? With a sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, so Vocation Brewery. Cragvale. It doesn't even say whereabouts it is. It just says it's in Crags Country. Oh, Crags Country Business Park, New Road, Cragvale, Hebden Bridge, HX7 5TT. Doesn't say where that is. And there isn't even any social media details on there. So yeah, this tastes awful. So looks awful, tastes awful, smells shit. So ratings. So as you may remember, we've changed the rating system. Out of four different categories. Choose a category. So the first category is the smell. As I said, it smells pretty crap, so I'm going to go for a 1 out of 5. Taste. I'm going to go for a 1 out of 5 for that as well. So that's a 2. 3, the hoppiness of the aftertaste, which you get at the top, back of the throat. I'm going to go for a 1 for that as well. So it's got a 3 so far out of a possible 15. And the can, you get a rating out of 3. 1 is pretty boring. 0 is rubbish. 1 is pretty boring. 2 is pretty good. 3 is a really interesting can. I like that can. I'm not sure whether to give that a 2 or a 3. I'm going to give it a 2 because I've had a few cans which are really, really interesting to look at. This one is quite interesting, but it's not. All it is a tree with a hat on it and it's wearing a suit. So don't really quite know what to make of that. So we'll give it a 2. So this is getting 5 out of 18, which is a very, very poor score. So, yeah. All I've got to say about that is absolute horseshit. This is disgusting. I'm not even sure if I can continue drinking this. I think I will because I don't want to waste anything. As I say to my daughter when she was little, there's some people around the world who can't afford to eat and drink, decent food or clean water. So eat what you've got on your plate and drink up, darling. So, yeah. Although I don't think I'd subject anyone in a war-torn country who is struggling to find clean water to drink this bullshit. So, yeah, Vocation, go fuck yourself. Sorry, but that is disgusting. And on that note, there's no links. I've told you they're Vocation Brewery. I reckon you can find them yourself if you want to go down that route. Yeah, absolute rubbish. I'll leave it at that. Have a good evening. See you later on.